What's up, people? It's your girl, Adeola. Yes, my people. Yes. Huge shout out to Tobi Amusan. This beautiful 25-year-old woman is the first Nigerian world champion winning the 2022 World Athletic Championship in the 100 meters hurdles, setting a new world record, y'all, 12.12 seconds in the semi-final, followed by another world record of 12.06 seconds, all on the same day in the finals, taking the gold medal.
In the women's 100-meter hurdles, we just saw one of the craziest races in these championships. For this 100 hurdles final, Tobi Amusan from Nigeria absolutely destroyed the world record with a finishing time of 12.06 seconds. What is absolutely insane about this performance is that just 1 hour earlier, Amusan had broken the world record with a finishing time of 12.12, again taking down Harrison's record of 12.20.
Yes, mommy. The whole country is extremely proud of you. Auntie, you was trending, you know. We're trying to get Auntie Tobi to come on this show to come and inspire us all because you guys have no idea how hard girlfriend has had to work to get to where she is today. I'm talking about all the sacrifices that she's had to make as well as her family. We only see the glory, but we don't know the story yet. But what we do know is that she was born and raised in Ijebu-Ode in Ogun State of Nigeria, the last child of 3 children. Her parents were teachers, and she went to Our Lady of Apostles Secondary School in Ijebu-Ode before moving to the U.S. to attend the University of Texas at El Paso, where she kept running. She's always been a runner, by the way, even when she was in Nigeria. She competed at the African Youth Championship in Warri, as well as the African Junior Athletic Championship in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I'm quite grateful that her parents recognized that she's gifted and eventually that they allowed her to pursue her dreams. Believe it or not, her dad wanted her to be a medical doctor. By fire, by force. Can you imagine what kind of doctor would she have been? A frustrated one, of course. She would probably be running around all the world. She would always be like this, and they'll be like, what's wrong with this doctor? Why is she always like this? Because her blood is always boiling to run. The girl is destined to fly. They wanted her to sit behind the desk asking, do you have headache? Can you see 2 hands? Can you imagine how frustrated she would have been? So her dad wanted her to be a doctor. Daddy, thank you for coming on board later. Huge shout out to mommy to the rescue. Mommy, we see you, we thank you. It was mommy that said, Haba, let this girl be. If she wants to run, let her run. So long as it doesn't affect her studies. Thank God for mothers. As mommy could see what daddy was not able to see at the time. Later, daddy was able to see. By the way, supporting her dreams meant that it was really hard for her parents. They talked about how hard it was to feed her, to pay her school fees. I'm glad that they allowed her to go abroad because only God knows if this girl would have been able to get to where she is today. If she were to be in Nigeria, I don't know if they would have given her the opportunity and recognized her dreams or if she would have had all that she needed to hone her skills. So I'm grateful that they went through all that, paying her school fees and everything. But just in one run, girlfriend got paid $100,000. That is 71 million naira. As in, how many Nigerian doctors make 71 million naira? I'm just saying, I'm nothing against being doctors, but this is what she's destined to do, and I'm glad that she's doing it. You see, above all, it's one thing for someone to be gifted. It's another for you to develop that gift, to hone your skills. So all thanks to Auntie Tobi for working on herself to become this good. You know, all eyes were on the Jamaican runners and the US runners, but guess who won? Father. If this girl was representing America, father, by now her face will be everywhere in the country. The endorsement that will come in Ghana will be more than the money that she got paid. She was only trending in Nigeria. It's not fair. Do you know that America has her eyes on her, right? America knows what is good. I'm sure they'll be offering her some things to represent America, but she's representing Nigeria, a country that doesn't even appreciate that. What has Nigerian government given her, by the way, besides saying that they are proud of her? And she's not the only one making us proud. Shout out to 26-year-old Ese Brume, the first Nigerian athlete to win medals at 2 World Athletic Championships. She won the silver medal in Oregon, USA, as well as the bronze medal in Doha.
I've never really noticed the attention around me, but after the huge reception I got at the airport in Nicosia, Cyprus, after returning from the World Championship Games in Doha, I begin to get the sense that people are really watching me.
And she intended to keep it that way.
As in, now she says that she's going for gold in her next competition. I say thank you so much, my sister, for making us proud. And it's not just the two of them, guys. Shout out to 27-year-old Azizat Oshoala, who won Africa Women's Player of the Year 2022.
Azizat Oshoala.
Azizat Oshoala.
Congratulations,
La Super Falcon.
Aziza from Nigeria.
I'm telling you guys, these women, hey, they are inspiring. You go, girl. Thank you so much. And let's not forget 27-year-old Auntie Temilade Okpeni, popularly known as Tems, who is featured on the soundtrack of Black Panther 2, coming out on November 11th. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Guys, these women, there are enough reasons for us to stop limiting our girls, limiting our women. Let's stop seeing girls as just good for marriage or taking care of the house. Father, especially you fathers that are watching me, you are the ones that have to build the confidence in your daughters that they can change the world. These women are setting world records, and our mothers as well. I'm sorry, but a lot of times it's actually the women that will be like, no, you need to get married, have children. You know, as if the world will fall apart if your daughter is not married or doesn't have children. You condition them sometimes to believe that's the only thing that they can do. It's not right. Mothers, look at how these girls are making us proud. Won't you like your daughter to also be featured on the world arena? Like, for real, we really need to give our women, our girls, equal opportunity to shine. This is what they can do. This, parents, please show pictures of these girls to your daughters so that they know that it's been done and that they too can do it. And if you learn anything from Tobi's parents' story, it is the fact that you should let your children choose their own. At some point, you have to trust them. If you've trained them well, you need to trust them. If they say this is what they want to do, let them do it. If they make mistake, let them make mistake. Later, they will catch up. Stop trying to force your children to live your dreams because you were not able to achieve those dreams. And above all, I don't understand this, but when are we going to get our women involved in politics in Nigeria? We need more women in politics. I just don't understand how women can be half of the population where even more than men, according to what they tell us. They tell you, marry the first man that comes your way because there are not that many men out there. Isn't that what they tell us? So we are more than men, but we only have 6% say in the affairs of our country. How is that fair? How does that make sense to you? It's such a shame that while these women were making us proud worldwide, that our politicians, as usual, were disgracing us, starting with my father, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Uncle Femi, my father, the man posted a picture of himself taking a leadership course at Harvard University when Nigerian tertiary institutions have been on strike for about 6 months now.
Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has come under fire on social media after photos of himself receiving lectures at Harvard University in the United States amidst the lingering strike of the Academic Staff Union of Universities surfaced online. The backlash is coming amid the nationwide protest by the Nigeria Labour Congress as they marched en masse on Tuesday in solidarity with ASU.
6 months. Our children are not going to school for 6 months. You don't see that there's fire on the mountain. Uncle, you know better. Yes, you're watching. What kind of leadership course are you taking? Leadership course, what have you done with all the ones that you've been taking all these years? You're already a lawmaker. You are not able to do anything. You are going to have to take another. Of course, it backfired. People started cursing him out left and right. So the man apologized. My uncle is just sorry that he got caught. They've still not done anything about ASU strike. In the meantime, our senators, just the opposition, not even all of them, they staged a walk out of the chambers. They said because of insecurity in Nigeria.
To discuss issues as they relate to security in this country, especially the happenings in Abuja and happenings all over the country. And we agreed that the primary responsibility of government is the protection of lives and property of citizens.
in trouble. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to laugh. But what were you looking at? Killing all these years? Where have you been? I didn't know. I didn't even know that we have lawmakers. So now they are calling for Buhari's impeachment. Say, well, all right. As in, is everything okay? Hey, how long have we been talking about insecurity in the country? So everything that has been happening in the Northeast, it did not bother you. Okay, Northeast is not Nigeria. The Southwest is not Nigeria. The South is not Nigeria. They said every other part of Nigeria is not. The killings in Igbo land is not Nigeria. The killing in the Ondo church, all that is not Nigeria. All the kidnappings across the country, your ears were blocked. But now that the thing is getting close to your area, Abuja, where you all have your mansion. So now that the terrorists are getting close, suddenly you walked out. Say, well, all right, see your life. The terrorists have been threatening to attack in Abuja. In fact, they said that they are going after the president. They even killed some soldiers. And now they are closing down schools in Abuja. Suddenly our senators are waking up. The devil is a liar.
These issues of insecurity, we realize that even Abuja that we are in is no more safe. And all of you will agree with us that failing which, if it is not complied with, will move immediately to give an impeachment notice.
By the way, after making all this noise that they will impeach Buhari, they after doing press conference and everything, guess what they did? They gave themselves another 7-week break. You see, that is how you know they are not serious. This whole thing is just a publicity stunt. Don't be surprised if many of them have already left the country, trying to go and wait until whatever wants to happen in Abuja happens. Can you imagine? In this coming election, Nigerians, we must get it right. We need people that have genuine interest of the country at heart. And let us involve more than 50% of our population. It doesn't make sense that we are not part of the decision making. Women is what I'm talking about. Once again, congratulations to these women that are making us proud. Oh, don't worry, guys. I will also make you proud someday. I've started working on a run. You see? Let me not be too forward. Someday, I'll also make you proud worldwide, Is there age limit? Okay, I just turned 25 too, Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for making us proud. We are so proud of you. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So guys, if you have patronized Auntie Grace Ofure of LifeCard International, or if you're thinking of patronizing her, please give me like 5 minutes of your time and please watch this video till the end. This woman has an inspiring story that many of you know about, not just of how she made it. She's also helping other people to become successful in life, and that's why I started advertising for her. And of course, a lot of people love her. She has become a sister to me, not just someone that I advertise for, because, she inspires me. And honestly, I've gotten so many positive feedback, people that patronized her. But then I got some complaints about the infrastructural fees that they are charging, as well as about their customer service. And that's what I want to address real quick. It doesn't matter to me if it was 1 or 2 people that complained. I think it's very important that I address that. And I do know that many of you patronized her because I recommended her on the show. So I spoke with her about the complaints that I got, and we also talked not just about those complaints, but about how she could do better. And I'm really, really grateful for the kind of person that she is. This woman did not just listen. She took the complaints and used them to make her company's customer service even better. Before I talk about the infrastructural fees, first of all, let me tell you about some of the new things that they are implementing. She organized a customer service training for all her staff members. They shut down the office and had a company come in to train them on customer satisfaction, on business communication skills, the rules of customer service for professionals. Herself is also taking some courses on how she can do better as a person. Henceforth, her staff have switched to video calls with customers. They are no longer doing just audio calls with you. If anybody calls them now, you will see the person that you're talking to. You don't need to turn on your camera, but they will turn on their camera. They will only do audio call with you now if you request for audio call. Also, she installed CCTV cameras, and her staff members have been made to understand that nobody is allowed to talk to a customer where there are no CCTV camera, so that if you complain, they can then go over your conversation with an agent. They've also set up a customer service official email address where all complaints will be attended to, and that is customerservice@lifecardcompany.com. But the one that excites me the most is the fact that they are now setting up an online account for each customer on their website with your login details, where you can see all the properties that you bought from LifeCard how much your land or your apartment has appreciated. That one will be updated every 3 months. You will see all the copies of your documents. Of course, they will send the original document, but your CFO and all your receipts and all your documents will be there. If you're making monthly payments, for example, you would see how much you have left, how much you have paid. Also, you will be able to make payments in that portal and get your receipts instantly. And if you want to sell, it will just be with a click of a button, you'll be able to sell right there. By the way, someone complained on the last time that she was on the show that they didn't get their receipt since December or January. But after the live show, they found out that they had actually emailed this person their receipt since January, but the person did not check their email. So they forwarded me that original email that was sent to this person in January, and then they copied me in their response to the person that, hey, we sent you your receipt. So having an online portal, an online account for all customers will take care of such. Now, regarding the infrastructural fee, I personally wasn't aware of that until someone complained that they were being charged for infrastructure and that the price is actually not defined, that they're giving them a range. So then I talked to her about it and she explained how it works. So she buys a huge plot of land, several acres. And a lot of people, when they do that, they will hold on to it for some years for it to appreciate before they now start selling it plot by plot. But in her case, she doesn't hold on to it for years. She sells it immediately at discounted price because she wants you to be investors. She's hoping that you will now hold on to it for some years for it to appreciate, and then you would sell, which is why all her land have appreciated every time she launches. Some more than double. One woman came on the show the last time we had the live show, and she talked about how she bought a 3 million naira plot of land from Grace, and it's now worth 12 million naira. That's why Grace will always say on the show that when she sells to my viewers, that she's selling to investors. She's not selling to the last consumers. She's hoping that you will be investors. The only issue is she doesn't do the infrastructure immediately, mainly because she's waiting for development to reach the area. And I'm talking about the roads that would be inside the estate that you are buying, the water, the sewer pipes that would run around the estate, the fence, the gates. But she tells you on the contract that at some point she would need to do the infrastructure. And the price of that would depend on how much cement and other items are selling by then. Maybe she'll be doing the infrastructure, the roads and so on in like 6 months or in like a year. She says she has no idea how much a bag of cement will cost by then. That's why she gives you a range. She doesn't know herself until it's time to do the infrastructure. That's when they know how much they will spend on infrastructure, and then they will divide it among all the people that bought the plot of land. She says it's written on the forms that you guys fill before you even make any payment. She had been burned in the past. The first property that I advertised for her on the show, when it was time for infrastructure, she said that some of the people did not pay. They refused to. In fact, she said that some of the people actually sold their own land without letting her know because it had appreciated. So they sold it to people that she didn't have their contact. And so when it was time to do the infrastructure, she had to pay out of pocket part of the infrastructure fee, which should not be. So I had a fight with her. I said, why have we not been telling people this? It doesn't mean that people will not patronize you. People just need to know, and then you let them decide whether or not they will patronize you. Because you're assuming that people know, but not everybody knows. So going forward, I would definitely be letting you guys know that if when you buy a plot of land from her, there would be an infrastructural fee. We're not sure yet how much it would be. It would depend on how much a bag of cement costs by the time that they're doing it. And the price of everything in Nigeria keeps going up. But she will always give you a range that, oh, the infrastructural fee will be between 1 to 3 million naira, just to have an idea. Although I'll still talk to her about maybe doing the infrastructure before selling the land at all. The only problem with that is if she should do that, the value of the land would appreciate more and she may not be able to sell the land for the price that she's selling it. So the price of the land will go up. Lastly, though, I'd like to give a huge congratulations to those who bought the advantage when I advertised it. Guess what? They've completed the allocation. This is the land. What you're seeing now is the land. Don't be alarmed by the water that you're seeing. It's just that it's been raining for days in that area. She told me that the area is not swampy at all. But nevertheless, she always sand fills the entire estate every time before starting any construction. So So you will see that there are still sand filling it for reinforcement. But she said that it's not a swampy area, that you're welcome to come and walk around. As you will see in the video, those who bought, they were able to go there and they got their documents while they were doing the allocations right there and then. I'm very, very happy for them because it has appreciated since they bought it. Congratulations. So that's all I wanted to say. So please and please, if you have any complaints at all regarding LifeCard, they're trying to be better. Just send it to their customer service email address. Don't forget that she's coming to the US. She was supposed to be here this July, but she couldn't make it in July. So she's coming next month, August. She will be doing a tour of the US as well. And of course, I'll be bringing her back on the show to explain further all the things that I just explained to you guys. And if you have not been following her on Instagram, by the way, that's where she updates you every single day. She's posting every single day. You will see everything that they're doing at LifeCard International. So please follow her page on Instagram as well as LifeCard International's page on Instagram. All right, y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm going to see you all later. Peace out.